Hi everyone! I am very excited in this video to show you Nars's newly released matte multiples. This new formulation is like the multiples formulation, which is a cream, but it is a set of all matte shades. There are 7 of them being released. So I am very much looking forward to looking at these colors with you, but there is a very big no-no about this product, and if you want to find out what it is, then keep watching. As always, you can go to allurabeauty.com to see a more in-depth written review for all of these shades, as well as photographs of the swatches, and as well as photos of the colors applied to the lips. Link to the blog sale is in the description box. New items have been added. And please take the time to subscribe to this channel if you're interested in the kinds of videos that I do. And if you like this video of this collection, then give this a video thumbs up. Okay, let's look at these colors. Okay, so here are the 7 shades that we will be swatching. These matte multiples are $39 each. So here is Anguilla, Exumas, Laos, Siam, Altai, Vientiane, and Cappadoce. Alright, so I will swatch these both heavily and blended, and the description for the matte formula actually says that you can use them straight from the tube, or you can use them wet, or in other words, you can use them dry or wet for a different effect. So I will also show you those 2 different types of application. So here's Anguilla. This is a powdery, very yellow-based light pink. Exumas, which is a mandarin orange. Laos, which is a rose pink. Siam, which is a very vibrant fiery coral. Altai, which is a pretty neutral, maybe slightly grayed, soft tan. Vientiane, which is a much deeper, definitely warm toned tan. And Cappadoce, which is not too different. It's pretty warm toned, a little deeper, but it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the last 2 shades there. Okay, so here are the matte multiple shades applied dry. And I'm going to blend each of these out slightly, just so you get a better visual of how they might look once they are applied onto the cheeks. And of course you can add more product and layer it if you wish. They do seem to dry significantly after the first few seconds, so you will probably want to work quickly when you're applying them to the skin to blend them out. So there's what the shades look like after some blending. Okay, I'm now going to show you what these look like when applied wet, which Nars says should give you a slightly more sheer application. So I'm just dampening the finger before I pick up the product out of the tube. So again, we have Anguilla, Exumas, Laos, Siam, Altai, Vientiane, and Cappadoce. Okay, so here are the shades when applied with a damp finger. I don't see that much of a difference. They are maybe a little smoother on application, So maybe it will help the blending a little more, but the effect is not that different, not as different as I expected it to be. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, there's something that irks me about this product. This is the Nars Matte Multiple. This is the new product that I just showed you the range of colors for. This is a regular Nars Multiple. You can see that the original or regular line has a thicker tube, and a change in packaging would be fine, except that what it really is a change in the amount of product. The regular Nars multiples have 0.5 ounces, half an ounce, and the new matte multiples have about half that. They contain 0.26 ounces, so 0.01 ounce over containing just half the amount of product. And to give you a better visual of the comparison, here is the amount of product you get side by side. Now, this wouldn't be a problem, well, it would be less of a problem if Nars made it clear that they had drastically reduced the amount of packaging, or sorry, the amount of product you get on the campaign or somewhere on the website, but they don't mention that at all. The price is the exact same. They're $39 for both of these products, except that with one you get half the amount of product, and the other you obviously get the reverse of that, which is twice the amount of product for the same price. And I didn't actually realize this when I first looked at the products online. I absolutely did not realize that there was such a huge difference in the amount of product that you are getting. And I just think that it's it's very frustrating that a company would make you pay twice as much for the same product. And it just seems very dishonest. I don't know what makeup companies are doing. Tarte did the exact same things with their lip surgences. If you want to see that video where I discuss that, I'll link it here. But I just don't understand the justification, how it can be okay to suddenly take a product, cut it in half, and make customers shell out the exact same amount of money. At least reduce it by some amount, $5, $10. $39 is already very expensive for a product like this and the amount that you get. And I think I hesitate to use the word ridiculous, but I don't hesitate too much because it is kind of ridiculous. And I can't help but lose respect for companies who do that. And it seems like more and more of them are doing it these days. So that is just a warning for you. I think that if I were not a beauty blogger and didn't run, reviews consistently, I do not think I would purchase a product that costs $40 basically and gives me such a small amount of product. So, the colors may be nice, but you can find equivalents from brands like NYX. They have cream blushes, some of which are matte, and a whole host of, I would have said Tarte in, 1 month ago, except that they just released their new line of cheek stains that are now also half the amount of product, but the same price. So that is just definitely dulls my excitement for the release of these new products. Alright, so there you have the 7 new matte multiple shades. I hope this video was informative and helps you in deciding whether or not you want to purchase these at all, and if you do, which colors you are interested in purchasing. There are a set that obviously are intended to be cheek shades and another set that are intended to be contouring or bronzing shades. And then of course across the board you could apply them to the lips. Alright, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I will see you in the next one.